Welcome back. If you aren't new, welcome to the channel. If you are new, I don't have my mic. I think I lost it trying to get everything together. But as you guys saw in the thumbnail and also in the title, we will be painting our brake rotors for the Benz so they don't corrode and rust on us all crazy. We're going to open this box and we're going to show you guys the rotors. I'm not sure which box is the front or rear. We have two boxes here. Come in like their own separate boxes. I thought there would just be the rotors in there, but what we're gonna do now is we will get this open. These aren't drill slotted. I didn't do anything crazy with the drill slotted ones, but when I tell you these things are heavy, they're very, very heavy. Is the rotor, I believe these is the front because of how big they are. They are very heavy. As you can see, this is all machined. It's very, very beautiful. I can't return these rotors because I had them sitting for so long, so if these don't fit, we'll sell them. So how we're gonna do this here is we will clean these. I have some degreaser here. You can use wax and grease remover. You can use acetone, use alcohol to clean this surface and this surface as well. What we'll be doing is we'll be taping the part where the pad connects or contacts to, and then we will be spraying this part, and then we'll be spraying this part. We have our tape. Hopefully this is enough. It should be enough. I don't know if it will be. It might be enough for two, I'm not sure. But we'll tape this side and then we'll flip it around and we'll tape this side as well so we can spray in there also. I just want to be able to drive the car and the brakes still look brand new a couple months down the line, maybe a year or so later. So we have our paint, primer, and clear coat. This is a red Scotch-Brite pad. It's equivalent to about 320 grit, so it's going to be able to sand the surface pretty well. We have our high heat primer. Make sure you always do high heat primer with rotors. The paint doesn't chip or anything. These will get very hot, as you probably already know, but just get high temp primer. As you can see, it resists heat up to 2000 degrees. We have our black spray paint, just regular black spray paint. I got to get a spray gun. I don't have a spray gun right now, so we'll just be using the spray cans. And for our gloss clear, this was just sitting around. I just used this. I could have used 2K clear. It probably would have lasted a lot longer, but we'll just do the wheel paint here, clear. I've used this before. It held up very, very well. I got the rear rotor out, which I believe is way lighter. I could have these flip-flop, but as you can see, they are completely different. Why? I'm not sure. I don't even really know if I paid attention too much when I ordered them. I just looked at the fitment of the car and I bought them. These are from Auto Shack, so like I said, if these are the wrong rotors, we'll sell them. I don't think they are. I think we're in good shape. So do have our microfiber towels here as well. Yes, they're clean. They're just dirty at the same time, if you know what I mean. We're just gonna spray some degreaser on here. Wipe this off. As you can see, I think that's from the actual rotor itself. Factories do coat the rotors before they ship them out, so then they'll last longer. So these 9 times out of 10 have a coating on them. So what we need to do is just take that coating off, so then that way, 1, the paint will stick, and 2, our tape will stick. So what we're basically gonna do, take some tape, and that's all we're doing. Okay, seems to be sticking all right, but that's all we're gonna do. And then with this edge, we'll do with the razor, clean that up with the straight razor, and we should be good to go.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Gone for a year, only go like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want. My new bitch look like Tyler Perry, but she don't love me, she too scary.
So as you guys can see, I got this side taped up I gotta be careful here because I don't want to lift the tape. And we got this side taped up. It's not perfect, but they're brake rotors, man. Like, they're not any special brake rotor. They're just regular brake rotors. Taped up on this side, taped up on that side. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna sand these down with the Scotch-Brite. We could have did it before, but I didn't want to risk sanding the actual part where the pad contacts. Okay, we just sanded this one down. It doesn't take long. So I just blew it off real quick. We will be ready to prime this once we wipe it down with, let's see if we have some alcohol. We have some alcohol here, so we'll wipe it down with that. So, got the flash on. As you can see, all the rotors are taped up front and back. It took me about an hour and a half to get everything done on each side. This side is way cleaner than the back side. The back side I'm not too worried about because it is the back side. This is the side you'll basically see. I probably got to put some tape right here. But overall, they're done. It is very, very cold out, and I feel like if I were to prime it, the primer won't dry. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm probably going to let these sit, come back another day, maybe when it's about 50 degrees. I think 50 degrees should be okay to prime them up. Then that way I'll be able to let them sit in pretty warm weather, or warmer than, let's say, 20 or 30 degree weather. And then I'll be able to put the base coat on, and then I'll be able to put the clear on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip these from the back side, prime them first, and then I'm gonna pick them up like this and then flip them back around, so then that they're facing this way so I can prime the top. And that's what we're gonna do. I really didn't have to prime the back side, but I figured I'd just prime the back side anyway because that will rust. So I kind of want to cover everything. Just wanted to show you guys real quick. This is why you use a tack cloth, because that is the dirt I got from wiping it off. So make sure you guys use a tack cloth, and then that way you can wipe off all the excess dirt that you can't see when you wipe it off with the microfiber or anything that you're wiping it off with. Okay, so first coat is done. We're only gonna do one coat because I think one coat should be enough. One coat is done, as you guys saw in the time lapse of me spraying. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna give these 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna flip them over. I did have my mask on. I had to take it off real quick just so I can talk to you guys, but this is what they look like prime. It won't be as shiny when it's prime. It'll be the dull look that is on top of the can. If you guys ever spray can shopping or whatever and you wanna know what the color looks like, it'll be on the top of the can. So what I did was just spray around the edges here. As you can see, I didn't do it on the time lapse because I completely forgot about the edges, but the edges are now primed up. As you can see, it's starting to dry. Even in 30-degree weather, it's flashing pretty well. We will be priming the top side. We're gonna shake the can up a little bit. We already wiped that off, tacked it off. Okay, we are back another day. What we're going to do is we're going to sand these down with 600 grit just to scuff up the primer. So then that way, one, our base coat has something to adhere to, and two, it has a long lasting finish. So here's our 600 grit from Deer Gold. And I'm going to cut you guys back on once I sand this off. Okay, so what we did was we just got done sanding. I didn't sand the back side too much. I really wanted to focus on the front side because I know the front side will probably get hit with more road debris, weather conditions, and everything like that. And plus, you're not gonna see this if it chips anyway. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna wipe it down with some alcohol. We're gonna do this side first, so then that way, once we flip it over, the top side of the rotor will be very, very nice. And then this side might be a little bit, you know, it has some imperfections in it, which I'm not afraid of. So let me show you guys in live time what a tack rag does. As you can see, clean. Wiping this off. Just like that, we got some dirt and primer. Okay, base coat is done. For now, I'll probably just lay one coat. That's what I'm thinking. I might do two, but this is how it's looking. It's a little light in some spots, but I think that's just because of how the metal is. And I don't want to put it too heavy and then risk runs. So this is how we're looking. All right, second coat is done. I waited about 10 minutes. I ended up doing 2 coats, and I'll do 1 coat of clear on the back and then 2 coats of clear on the front. But this is how it turned out. Sides are done as well. Looking good, looking great actually. Okay, we're back another day. The base coat has dried. We are mixing up the clear coat right now. Well, not right now, but you know what I mean. We're gonna do 1 coat on the back, 2 coats on the front.
My leading lady, I want a contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime, it's not going well. It's some me time. Hope you know what you want. Crib by the beach like Odell. No, I'm on my killers, don't tell. Shadow my mark of the New York to shelf. Now my bitches did Chanel.
Okay, as you can see, we got a lot of reactions. It kind of looks like a diamond effect. Don't know why this happened. I prepped everything like I was supposed to. We have that one flipped over. We're just gonna base coat it. That happened when I put this clear coat on. So, gonna kind of stay away from that. But yeah, that's the reaction we got. Unfortunately, the sides turned out perfectly fine. It's just this side. So what I think happened is, I don't know.
My leading lady, I wanna call try and get a little maybe. In the meantime, it's not going well. It's some me time. I don't know if you know what you want. But it's been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months.
Okay, first coat is laid down and sprayed perfectly fine. I think it was a clear coat. I think the clear coat was probably expired or just not good. So the base coat doesn't do it. It does have some type of reaction going on here. I'm not sure why, but we'll see what it does on the second coat. Okay, first coat has sat for about 20 minutes now. I'll turn you guys back on once I do the next coat. Sorry, second coat is laid down. This is how she looks, or not she looks, but this is how they look. I definitely think the clear was expired. You can get reactions like that when 1, you don't prep right, or 2, if the clear is expired. So I think that clear was definitely expired. That black base coat is sort of like a newer can compared to the clear coat. And as you guys can see, like, I'm not in the cleanest garage, so I'm gonna have some dirt and everything in there. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna take the tape off now, so then that way we don't have a hard edge and the paint doesn't chip. That's a quick tip for you guys if you guys didn't know. While the clear is still wet or a little bit tacky, you can take the tape off, so then that way you don't have a hard edge.
In the meantime, it's not going well. It's some me time. You do what you want. In the meantime, it's not going well. It's some me time. You do what you want. Maybe I love myself. I don't know. Leave me here, I'll fuck myself. See me in the mirror, I duck myself. Don't need much, so fuck my wealth.
Oh my God, when I tell you guys, these look amazing. These look like they just came out of the factory. There's a little bit of overspray. I don't even care. The backside I'm not even worried about, because that's the side that you're not gonna see. This is the side you're going to see. They look amazing. Not really worried about that. Inside here, about the covers there, I could have spent all day on it, but I didn't. As you can see, these are the brake rotors. They look amazing. Learn from me, guys. I either did something wrong in the prep, which I don't think I did, or it was just some bad clear. So get brand new clear, and also prep a lot. But as you can see, this is with the Rust-Oleum paint can, guys. This isn't even a spray gun. Once you learn how to spray with the spray can, I mean, Nobody can take that away from you. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys drop a like, comment, share, subscribe, turn post notifications on. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for staying tuned. They look amazing.